don't talk about is, we Canelo. Steroids. They don't talk about that. So we don't know. We don't even know all the fighters he beat, and he got what he could have been not clean in a lot of fights.
You're not supposed to say humble. It's one for the office. So in the middle. So I may do another exhibition this year. Which one?
What do you think of that, Floyd? I think Pacquiao, we chose a hell of a fighter. Shit, we got so many fighters at PBC. I thought he was with PBC, but he's not.
As the highly anticipated bout between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford approaches, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has issued a warning to Alvarez. Mayweather highlighted the physical toll that an extensive boxing career can take, emphasizing that fighters with numerous high-profile matches, like Alvarez, may experience an abrupt decline in performance. This serves as a cautionary note to Alvarez.
What would Floyd Mayweather's mindset after being the first guy to beat Canelo Alvarez? Thoughts on a fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez? I had people that stated that they feel like that Floyd Mayweather would essentially hate on the situation.
Hold me back. You're a fight. He said, "All you fuckers,
Alvarez, suggesting that despite his impressive track record, the demands of the sport could affect his readiness against a formidable opponent like Crawford. The much-awaited fight is set to take place in September 2025, coinciding with Mexican Independence Day weekend. This super middleweight title bout will see Canelo defending his WBC, WBA, and
He went on the rant. Said
What's that mean?
He said you're the most overrated Mexican champion in history. He said the Salvador Sanchez.
Más popular, pero sin causa. Fucking crazy, that guy. and you think he knows boxing?
WBO belts against Crawford, who is making a significant jump from welterweight. Mayweather has shared his perspective on the matchup, acknowledging Alvarez's achievements, including his ascent to light heavyweight, a move Mayweather admitted he didn't anticipate. However, Mayweather currently ranks Crawford as the #1 pound-for-pound boxer. Mayweather praised.
I mean, it's not a secret that that's a fight that's been discussed by a lot of us and by a lot of people in the sport for quite a while. Certainly, it's a fight that Turki Al-Sheikh from Saudi Arabia has shown a lot of interest in. And of course, if it's going to get made, someone's going to have to put up a lot of guaranteed money, and he's probably the person that's going to do it. He's obviously been working closely with Terence Crawford. He was involved with Terence Crawford's last fight that took place in August when he fought Israel Majimov.
Praised Crawford's versatility, particularly his ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances effortlessly. He emphasized that Crawford's adaptability and intelligence in the ring could pose significant challenges for Alvarez, who is known for his power and discipline. Mayweather noted that Crawford has a rare ability to make mid-fight.
When he's seen hung tough, Rod Crawford showed once again why #1 pound for pound on many people's lists, including my own. I don't think it was going into this fight was a question of whether Bud was going to win this fight. It was a matter of he's about 35. He's had a 13-month layoff. Usually things start to fighters start to look a little bit more ordinary when these circumstances start to present themselves. So we wanted to see if Crawford, how he was looking under the current circumstances, and if there was any signs of aging. I think Avanesian really, fought as good a fight as he can fight. This is a durable guy. He stays in your face. You can see why he upsets certain people. He knows how to mentally stress you and also physically stress you by staying in your face like that, coming off the ring, and forcing you to work when you don't want to work.
Mid-fight adjustments, stating, he's not going to stick to the same game plan if it's not working. That's why I give him the edge. Alvarez and Mayweather share a long-standing history that dates back to their iconic fight on September 14, 2013, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. At the time, Canelo was 20.
not official, but it may be a done deal. Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. Early thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah, look, the first thought is, can he handle the weight jump? Can he handle the weight jump? He being Crawford against Matthew Dorff, people are going to say, "Oh, he had some hiccups." Who don't have hiccups? When you eat something that's a little difficult to eat, and Matthew Dorff was a little difficult to eat. He's not easy to digest. He's a good fighter. When you really, Sam, when you eat something that's a little tough to digest, you get hiccups, right? So come on, he's human. So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, Terence, you make it so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is." But who did he beat? He unified the what was his first division? Lightweight. Then he unified the junior. Then he unified the junior welter. Then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes right. It doesn't matter.
Canelo was 23 years old with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, while Mayweather, already a boxing legend, was 36 years old with an undefeated record in multiple world championships across different weight classes. Mayweather's experience proved to be a decisive factor in his victory, and the bout remains one of the most talked about fights in boxing history. Joe Rogan has
Canelo was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, and the world said he was inexperienced. I was 36 with 40-something fights, and to tell you the truth,
Joe Rogan has also weighed in on the impact of Canelo's loss to Mayweather, noting that the defeat served as a crucial learning experience for Alvarez. Rogan emphasized that the fight led to significant improvements in Alvarez's defensive techniques, particularly his head movement, calling it a life lesson.
Es esta, fíjate. Pam, 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 pam. Boom, boom, boom.
In a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight between Canelo and Crawford. He believes Crawford has the edge due to his speed, skill set, and strategic brilliance. Rogan broke down the contrasting styles, making the matchup even more intriguing. Canelo boasts an impressive track record, with victories over top contenders across multiple weight classes.
when he fought Canelo, and he was like standing right in front of Canelo, and Canelo just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight, when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs, and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, robbing me. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
Listen, Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter. The deterioration is there. It's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're going to knock them out, and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time. Power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys. So you got to keep that in mind as well.
Multiple weight classes. His power, agility, and ring intelligence make him a dominant force in the super middleweight division. His ability to land powerful punches and withstand incoming blows, combined with his defensive skills and precision counterpunching, makes him a well-rounded fighter. Canelo's experience against elite-level competition has honed his ability to adapt and strategize in the ring. His recent victory over Edgar Berlanga in the super middle...
No, I'm saying at once. Right. I'm saying, I started at 135. I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147, to go up One season.
Right. One jump.
Yeah, one jump.
It's a big jump too. 21 pounds. It's a lot of weight.
In the super middleweight division further solidifies his status as a top-tier fighter. Edgar Berlanga has also shared his perspective on the Alvarez-Crawford matchup. While he acknowledges Crawford's exceptional skills and boxing intelligence, he points out the considerable size advantage Alvarez holds due to his natural weight class. Berlanga describes the fight.
I'll say he is the hardest, for sure. One of the fighters that hit very hard was Angulo. You know, he's a Cuban guy, and he punched very hard too. So I'll say both of them are like the same, but you know, with Canelo, I was just mentally ready for his shots. You know, I already told myself, I know I'm gonna get hit. I know I'm gonna get hit on my chin, but it's, you know, I gotta bite down on my mouthpiece and push. You know, and look what happened in the third round. I got hit with a left hook. I dropped. We'd be practicing in camp the whole time, you know, keeping my right hand to my chin, and I wound up just moving, and he connected right on my chin. And you see how I punched my glove. You know, that's like a thing for me when my last time when I got dropped, I was punching my gloves. I'm like, damn, I got hit with a shot. I'm not supposed to be on the floor. But, you know, it comes with boxing. You know, the greats done got dropped, you know, got hurt. But it's about how you come back and respond.
As the highly anticipated bout between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford approaches, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has issued a warning to Alvarez. Mayweather highlighted the physical toll that an extensive boxing career can take, emphasizing that fighters with numerous high-profile matches, like Alvarez, may experience an abrupt decline in performance. This serves as a cautionary note to Alvarez, suggesting that despite his impressive track record, the demands of the sport could affect his readiness against a formidable opponent like Crawford. The much-awaited fight is set to take place in September 2025.
You can go crazy with Canelo. Oh, he's too big. Good night for Crawford. He's going to bed. All that stuff. Not so fast. Don't forget that the other guy is bringing something to the party too. And he's bringing the things that hopefully I just described to you guys in the best way I can. When it gets closer, we'll get more thorough with it. But right now, I think you know where I'm leaning. And I'll make it even clearer where I'm leaning. So there isn't a lot of suspense. I ain't going against Crawford. Okay? I do think he's that special guy. I think Canelo's special too. But I think Crawford's special in a little bit, even more so. He hasn't learned how to lose yet. I think he does have those special ingredients that go beyond the physical genetics, the physical DNA. So that's it. Okay? Good. You don't like it? Too bad.
I think that was a fair breakdown. I mean, listen, those ingredients you're touching on with the smaller man are the same ingredients you saw in Usyk. Abilities and ways to find a way to win.
I'd like to know what the weights that did in this fight, but has that been figured out yet? Probably not. Because that to me is a variable there.
2025, coinciding with Mexican Independence Day weekend. This super middleweight title bout will see Canelo defending his WBC, WBA, and WBO belts against Crawford, who is making a significant jump from welterweight. Mayweather has shared his perspective on the matchup, acknowledging Alvarez's achievements, including his ascent to light heavyweight, a move Mayweather admitted he didn't anticipate.
Everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP, being joined here with Teddy Atlas. Teddy, I got to get just right to it. Terence Crawford wanting to move up 3 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez. You as a trainer, what's your insight on that? And I don't know, would you advise a fighter to move up 3 weight classes to fight someone like Canelo?
You got to remember, he's already moved up 3 weight classes. So now you're talking 6. If you add on 3, you know? Yeah, my math is different than yours. Being that I've been in this business my whole life. So 6 is a lot. 6 weight classes. That's a lot. 3, he had the skeleton for it. Does he have the skeleton to go up 6? I don't know that he does, but I know he's got this. I know he's got the character, and I know he's got the mind. I know he has special gifts that very few fighters have.
However, Mayweather currently ranks Crawford as the number 1 pound-for-pound boxer. Mayweather praised Crawford's versatility, particularly his ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances effortlessly. He emphasized that Crawford's adaptability and intelligence in the ring could pose significant challenges for Alvarez, who is known for his power and discipline. Mayweather noted that Crawford has a rare ability to make mid-fight adjustments.
few weeks ago, you heard what Terence Crawford had to say on why he wants to take on solo Canelo Alvarez.
I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter, and I would just like to, fight another great.
Which is a very noble reason. I mean, it's a reason that I can get behind. If you notice, his primary reason isn't money. He did say it would be the biggest fight, which you do want a big fight, but I don't think he meant monetarily, which the money comes, okay? But what he's saying is he want to test himself versus the best. And I think he's telling the truth here, right? Of course he wants big money and stuff like that, but I think his swan song is just him testing himself up against the very best. Those are the reasons the more people can get behind.
Fight adjustments, stating, he's not going to stick to the same game plan if it's not working. That's why I give him the edge. Alvarez and Mayweather share a long-standing history that dates back to their iconic fight on September 14, 2013, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. At the time, Canelo was 23 years old with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, while Mayweather, already a boxing legend, was 36 years old with an undefeated record in multiple world championships across different weight classes. Mayweather's experience proved to be a decisive.
Are you tired of people asking you about Terence yet?
No, look, I always say, I respect Terence Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter, like Errol Spence is. But other than that, I don't think he's beating other great fighter like Spence. He did a really good job with the Spence. He did almost look it very easy. But I knew Terence Crawford is a great fighter. But you never know in boxing. We'll see.
In force in the super middleweight division. His ability to land powerful punches and withstand incoming blows, combined with his defensive skills and precision counterpunching, makes him a well-rounded fighter. Canelo's experience against elite-level competition has honed his ability to adapt and strategize in the ring. His recent victory over Edgar Berlanga in the super middleweight division further solidifies his status as a top-tier fighter. Edgar Berlanga has also shared his perspective on the Alvarez-Crawford matchup. While he acknowledges Crawford's exceptional skills and boxing intelligence, he points out the considerable size advantage Alvarez holds due to his natural weight class. Berlanga describes the fight as a potential mismatch, emphasizing that while Crawford's skill set is formidable, the weight difference could be a decisive factor in Alvarez's favor. With the fight set to be one of the biggest boxing events of 2025, fans eagerly await to see whether Canelo's power and experience will prevail or if Crawford's speed and adaptability will secure him a historic victory.